Hey everyone, Clive Adams here at the 2021 Australian Open up on the Gold Coast, of course. We had a wonderful day of streaming at 𝗥𝗲𝗄𝗃𝗄 𝗣𝗲𝘃 today with some wonderful matches on show, and we really hope you enjoyed it. We have 16 teams left in the men's pairs draw after today's action, and I thought we'd have a little look through the field and see who is remaining. Kevin Milliken and Robert Corner, and that's Queensland and South Australia combination, will take on Ben Twist and Aaron Wilson in the morning. So we look forward to that one. That will be at the Broadbeach Bowls Club, where all of these matches will be staged. Callum Murray and Dave Ferguson, they'll combine to take on Gary Pearson and Cohen Litvin. Of course, Gary and Cohen taking out Aaron Sheriff and Ray Pearce in the final match of the day out there at Club Helensvale today. For Tassie, Josh Walker-Davis and Scott Summers will take on the Queensland combination of Rick Dunn and Peter Blackburn, who we saw live on Rinkside Live in the final match of today's play. And rounding out the top half of the draw, Kevin Anderson and Matt Lucas, powerful combination there, will take on Dylan Essex and Heath Lewis from New South Wales. In the bottom half of the men's pairs draw, Paul O'Brien and Thomas Nathan from Queensland will take on Matt Johnstone and 𝗥𝗲𝗃𝗄𝗃𝗄 𝗣𝗲𝘃. That will be our game for streaming in the morning, so you can look forward to that one from 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Greg Helm and Bailey Metty. Bailey was the winner of our second Mega Bowl just 2 nights ago, and he took home $520, so he'll be riding a nice wave, and he and Greg will take on Aaron Appleby and Andrew Rees in their round of 16 match. Ryan Digby and Jaden Christie of Queensland will take on Dan Scanlon and Max Scanlon from New South Wales. And rounding out our round of 16 matches, John Green and Nick Cahill will meet Cameron McCrohan and Shane McCrohan, a brother combination from up here in Queensland. So that's the men's pairs draw. And we can also turn our attention to the women's fours semi-finals. We had women's fours in action today, and the semi-finals have been decided. Those semi-finals will be played on Wednesday at 2:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time. And what a lineup we have. Taylor de Greenlaw, Louise Cronin, Brenda Thompson and Louise Witten. A Queensland combination will take on Jamie Lee Worsnop, Brianna Smith, Ellen Ryan and Christina Christic. That's the first semi-final. And our other women's fours semi-final features the South Australian combination of Mark Chandler, that's Margaret Chandler, Sandra Redding, Claire Eichenberger and Sharon Kavanagh, and they will take on Sam Ferguson, Lindsay Clark, Ann Johns and Kelsey Cottrell. They are our women's fours semi-finals. Now, other news from around the Australian Open, of course, the multidisciplinary women's singles. That final has been decided, and it'll be Kim Saunders from Invermay in Tasmania to take on Serena Bonnell from Broadbeach in Queensland. And in the vision impaired open singles, Fred McConnell from Cudgeon Leagues, New South Wales, will take on Tony Tully from Helensvale in Queensland. Don't forget, Thursday and Friday, you can catch all the finals of all the disciplines. We'll be on 7-2 and Fox Sports and KO live for the men's and women's singles and pairs events. The fours events for the men and women, as well as the under-18s, boys and girls, and the over-60s men and women's events will be streamed live on Rinkside Live. And the Gold Coast Tweed District Bowls Association will be bringing you all of the disability finals as well. So you don't have to miss any of the finals action here at the 2021 Australian Open. So a reminder for our streaming tomorrow, and we are looking forward to it. We'll be at Broadbeach in the morning, 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, and we'll be bringing you the men's pairs round of 16 match between Paul O'Brien and Thomas Nathan as they take on Matt Johnstone and 𝗥𝗲𝗃𝗄𝗃𝗄. So it'll be a great match, and we will follow that with a women's pairs match, a round of 32 match at 11:45 a.m. and listen to this one, Ellen Ryan and Christina Christic to take on Ann Johns and Sam Ferguson. That's all the action. We'll have a 2:30 women's pairs match as well. That'll be a round of 16 match. We don't know who that'll be yet because that match still needs to be decided. We really thank Tourism Events Queensland for their wonderful support of the Australian Open, as well as the City of Gold Coast It's been fantastic so far. Another big day of Rinkside Live and Live on the Green coming to you tomorrow. We look forward to that, and we'll see you then.